Hi guys, my name's Sarah, and today I'll be showing you how to make witch hat cookies. I found the recipe on Pinterest and it's really easy to make. It takes little time, it doesn't cost a lot of money, and it also requires zero baking ability, which is great because I'm not the best baker. To give you a little background information, I really like taking the Pinterest holiday desserts and actually using them. Last summer for the 4th of July, I made red, white, and blue Rice Krispie treats and red, white, and blue chocolate covered strawberries. It went over pretty well, so I decided to try it again for Halloween because my birthday is 2 days before Halloween and Halloween's my favorite holiday. I also really love fall, so why not? To start, you're going to need fudge striped cookies. The top look like they're striped. They have white and chocolate stripes, and the bottom is just flat brown chocolate. And then you're also, the packaging has about 24 cookies, so depending on how many you plan on making is how many you should buy. Also, try to leave room for a couple errors because the first time I made it, I messed up a little. So I didn't really use those cookies. Next, you're going to need a bag of Hershey Kisses. There's about 81 in here, so I only needed one bag. Depending on how many you're making, you might need more, but typically one bag will do it. I also got a container of icing. When I took the top of it off, the wrapping also came off, but it was red and orange. I found it in the icing aisle. It had multiple tips on the top, so that was useful. And again, orange icing. I only needed one container of that too. I also use a cookie sheet, and I lined the cookie sheet with paper towels. You can line the cookie sheet with wax paper or regular paper if you feel so inclined. It's just easier to take the cookies off, and for cleaning purposes, all you do is you take the stuff off and throw it in the trash can. So that's helpful. I also have a cutting board that I use to make the cookies on top of. It's a really clean surface, and it's also easy for cleanup because all I do is put it in the sink and wash it. So to start, you take one of the striped cookies and you turn it upside down. So the chocolate part is facing up. And you want to do this because it's the flat surface, it matches the color of the Hershey Kisses, and it's easiest to put the icing on. So next you're going to want to take the icing. You want to put it around the circle. There's a little circle right here. You want to icing it around that area and as close to it as possible without going in it. And you want to make it as even as possible because when you put the Hershey Kiss on top, you want the layer to look even and not go through the hole. So I just see, and it doesn't look perfect, but when you put the Hershey Kiss on top of it, it'll look fine. So next, I unwrap the Hershey Kiss. See, there we go, yay. And I lightly place it on the cookie at first because I want to try to make it as even as possible, so I kind of like move it in a circle and then I push down. So it looks even, like an even layer, and that seems to work out. And there we go, one witch hat cookie. Again, it's not time consuming at all. It took me seconds to make. It's also pretty cheap. All the materials are not that expensive, and all you are doing is assembling a cookie. Like, you don't even bake anything. So it's really simple. So just to make sure you know what you're doing, I'll do it one more time. You're going to take a cookie, turn it upside down so the flat part's facing up, take your icing and lightly and evenly, the key is to be even, put it around the circle. There we go. Unwrap a Hershey Kiss. Again, lightly put it on the top, and then I kind of twist it to make sure it's all even. And now it looks even, and then I push down. and it'll spread out a little more. And it looks great. So once you've made as many cookies as you'd like, you can just put them in the fridge, put them in the fridge. Make sure it'll keep everything so nothing kind of turns stale. And it also hardens the icing and the Hershey Kiss so they stay on together. I wouldn't recommend keeping them in the fridge for too long. I made mine about 2 days prior before I handed them out for people to eat, and it seemed to work out great. For cleanup, it's also really easy. You throw the Hershey Kisses wrappers in the trash can. If you don't use all your cookies, you can eat them later. You just put the top back on the icing and store it in a pantry. Take the paper towels off your cookie sheet, throw them away, and you can just wash the cutting board and put it away. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and again, they're really easy and really cost effective to make.